Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I welcome you guys right back to the Elder Scrolls V Skyrim. I hope you guys are ready. As they continue, let's jump right back into this incredible game. Let's go, guys. Alright, so ladies and gentlemen, I am finally done with all my schoolwork for my year of school. I'd have to say I'm finally done with my package, so I can now start focusing more on my uploads. My uploads were like, I had to stop my uploads a little bit, so I only upload maybe one video a day, because I'd usually upload at least 3 or maybe even 2, but I had to slow it down a bit because I had to finish my work. But now that I'm done with my work, and now that I'm officially a sophomore because I'm done, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you guys are welcome. I hope you guys are ready to jump right back into this game. Hey, so where we left off last time, guys, we fought Alduin, and we won, but he fled. Now, we must find a way to imprison a dragon and one of his aides. After we do that, we have to try to persuade them to help us. But our way of doing so will have to involve Whiterun and Dragon's Reach. Let's go talk to the Jarl, and let's go see what we can do. Alright, so we're gonna head right here to Dragon's Reach. I wonder if the Jarl is gonna help us, because it is pretty big favor we are asking of him. It is a really big favor we are asking of him, but we are the Thane of Whiterun. We are extremely important to Whiterun. So, hopefully, he does decide to help us. If not, looks like we were gonna have to find a different way. Besides, I went with the Greybeard's leader instead of the Blades to talk to. So I wonder what's gonna happen. I wonder what would have happened if I chose them. But let's just see what's gonna happen, and let's go into Dragon's Reach. We're getting really close to leveling up to level 19. I'm actually really happy about that one. But I want to upgrade my stuff like my speech so I can sell more and I can make more money. And I also want to upgrade so I can barter and have to buy, or I have to like use less gold to buy what I want. But let us speak to the Jarl.
May the gods watch over your battles, friend.
I need your help. I need to trap a dragon in your palace.
I must have misheard you. I thought you asked me to help you trap a dragon in my palace.
You know, I wouldn't ask if it wasn't important.
I'm sorry, but I can't do it. We'll just have to keep fighting the dragons as best we can.
I need your place. I need to trap a dragon in your palace.
What you're asking for is insane. Impossible. You want me to let a dragon into the heart of my city, with the threat of war on my doorstep?
It's the only way to stop the dragon attacks.
There must be another way. The risk is too great.
The threat is worse than you know. Alduin has returned.
Alduin, the World Eater himself. But how can we fight him? Doesn't his return mean it's the end times?
I'm Dragonborn. It's my destiny to stop him.
I don't know about such things, but I heard the Greybeard summon you. That's good enough for me. Now what's this nonsense about trapping a dragon in my palace?
It's the only way to find Alduin before it's too late.
I want to help you, Dragonborn, and I will, but I need your help first. Ulfric and General Tullius are both just waiting for me to make a wrong move. Do you think they will sit idle while the dragon is slaughtering my men and burning my city? No. I can't risk weakening the city while we are under the threat of enemy attack. I'm sorry.
What if you didn't have to worry about an enemy attack?
Then I would be glad to help you with your mad dragon-trapping scheme, but getting both sides to agree to a truce will be difficult at this point. The bitterness has gone too deep. Maybe. What of the Greybeards? They are respected by all Nords. High Hrothgar is neutral territory. If the Greybeards were willing to host a peace council, then maybe Ulfric and Tullius would have to listen.
Okay, leave that to me. I'll talk to Agnir about hosting a peace council.
Aye, Dragonborn. Maybe you can stop the dragons, and this war into the bargain.
Alright.
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 I've got a city to keep.
Time to stop a civil war from breaking out. Time to start. Or time to stop a rebellion. Time to maybe make peace. Let's see what's gonna happen, but we must set up a peace council. So that's interesting. High Hrothgar is actually neutral territory. That's good to know. But god, this is gonna be tough. It really is. But I guess you do what you gotta do to preserve the future. But let's see what's gonna happen. Let's see if there's anything we can do, and let's see what we can do if there is a way. Oh yeah, our horse. Man, I feel bad for this horse. I really do. He follows me everywhere. What did I just hear, dude? Alright, at least we've defeated Alduin before. I need to replenish my magical abilities on my weapons, though. I do need to do that. Because if I'm not wrong, just to check real quick, if I'm not wrong, yeah, it's all out. I have one. I can do that. Yeah, nothing else I can do, though. At least I do have more in my regeneration magic abilities, so that is going to help me a lot more. Especially when I'm in fights against freaking World Eater dragons. God dang. I think my homie is meditating, so let's see what's going to happen.
Alduin? We heard the Dragonren shout from here. You defeated him?
Yes, but he escaped. I need to find his portal to Sovngarde.
I feared as much. I thought it was him we saw flying east after your battle.
I need your help. I need to capture a dragon.
We are not warriors. What is overlooked in the Dragonborn is not permitted to any other followers of the Way of the Voice.
I'll worry about capturing a dragon. I need your help to stop the war.
You misunderstand our authority. The Greybeards have never involved themselves in political affairs.
Jarl Balgruuf won't help me while the war rages.
I see. The dragon will lead you to Alduin, but without the Jarl's help.
Both sides respect the Greybeards. They will listen.
Paarthurnax has made the decision to help you. This is the road we have to walk. Even the Greybeards must bend to the winds of change, it seems. So be it. Tell Ulfric and General Tullius that the Greybeards wish to speak to them. We will see if they still remember us.
Alright. I'd like to learn more about the voice. I'll do that later. Alright. Now we must go. First to Solitude. Then, where is he? He's here at Windhelm. We haven't actually gone inside Windhelm. Alright. That's what we're gonna do. So let's go Solitude first, and then I'll go to frickin' Windhelm after. General Tullius commands the Imperial Army from the stone-walled castle door, while Solitude's Jarl Elsif resides in the Blue Palace. I didn't realize that. Okay, so every single one of these places have a different Jarl for them. That makes a lot of sense. I didn't totally realize that, but it makes sense. The School of Illusion focuses on manipulation of an enemy's mind and is used to cast spells like Fear, Charm, and Invisibility, sorry. If you could cast a spell of invincibility, that would be too overpowered.
I'm a little busy at the moment. I've got all sorts of errands to run.
You're passing through Solitude? Maybe you're looking to make some easy gold, yes?
I just felt like I needed to talk to him. What do you have in mind?
It's easy to find things to sell. Things nobody will miss. Things from underground, or just left lying around in someone's house. I bet the two of us were very alike. So why not take the next step? We can help each other. My sister Deeja and I are treasure hunters. We like to collect things.
I'm listening. Well, I joined the Thieves Guild, so I'm a money-making man.
I knew you looked like a clever one. With the war, many more ships come through these docks, loaded with weapons and pay, but few people, and they pass through dangerous waters. We have an interest in one of those boats, the Ice Runner. The Solitude Lighthouse will be guiding it in, but if its fire were to go out, the Ice Runner would run aground.
You want me to put out the lighthouse fire?
What an interesting idea. I think if someone were to do something like that, there would definitely be a certain amount of loot to be shared. Yes, if someone were to put out the lighthouse fire and then meet me on the docks afterwards, I could certainly direct them to that loot.
Okay. Alright.
It would be best if we spoke little until you've completed your task.
Alright, well, I'll do that later, but I don't actually want to do that quest right now. Yeah, exactly. Alright, it's still not exactly, well, pinged, I'd have to say. I'm heading in. Hopefully they don't attack me because I just walked into a castle, but I guess we'll see. But still, it is interesting what we're gonna have to do. Man. This quest has been interesting so far. It's taken many twists and turns.
If you need potions, head over to Angeline's Aromatics.
Are my men now giving free rein to anyone who wanders into the castle? Do you have some reason to be here, citizen?
I believe we've already met.
Have we? Oh, of course. You were at Helgen. One of the prisoners, if I recall correctly.
I was set free. I could have gone anywhere. I came here to fight. No, I don't want to... God dang it.
I suppose that's true. Fine. Why don't you have a chat with Legate Ricka? I suspect we might have use for someone resourceful like you. Not many survived Helgen. Besides, I'm sure your being imprisoned was all a terrible misunderstanding.
I'm telling you.
Speak with Legate Ricka. She
I
will
have a
determine
message
if
from
you
the
are Legion
Greybeards.
material.
I have a message from the Greybeards, so shut up. And I'm not joining the Imperial Legion. I am joining Ulfric. If this war does not end, I will join Ulfric because they were the ones that almost chopped off my head. We're brothers in chains. I remember that line from the first episode.
The Greybeards? What do those old hermits want with me?
They're coveting a peace council at High Hrothgar.
Why, there's nothing to discuss as long as that traitor Ulfric is in arms against his rightful emperor.
We need a truce until the Dragon Menace is dealt with.
They are getting to be a problem. But I wasn't sent to Skyrim to fight dragons. My job is to quell this rebellion, and I intend to do just that. Dragons or no dragons.
The dragons are a bigger problem than the Stormcloaks right now. The best time to negotiate is from a position of strength.
Fair enough. We're driving the Stormcloaks back well enough at the moment, but we're already overstretched. That's what comes of trying to win a war with a bare handful of legions. If the Emperor would just give me the reinforcements I've requested.
Why won't the Emperor send more reinforcements? Wait, you'll come to the Peace Council then?
Yes, fine. I'll come to this Greybeard Council. For all the good it will do.
Alright,
He'd be insane to try. He doesn't have the men.
Persuasion. Yo, real quick, I just need to check something. So, real quick, I want to see what my speech is like. So, selling prices, bribe, ignore, persuasion attempts. I need to do that. I need to start doing that. Every merchant. Alright. Fence. Ooh, alright. Good to know. So, I could just start stealing stuff. Any type of item. Okay. Got it. Got it. Buying and selling prices are 10% better.
That's not what my scouts report,
I'm gonna start putting my points in speech or in.
They're reforming the Dawn Guard.
I'm not doing Dawn Guard.
Hunters or something. In the old fort near Riften.
I'm not joining this. I'm not joining the Legion though. I feel like there needs to be a change in Skyrim. I really do, because right now Skyrim seems corrupt in a way. It seems like it's missing certain elements. It seems like it's struggling to be on its own feet because of all the war that is happening, and also because of who just going bad. People deserve the right to rule and freely speak about how they feel about the country. People deserve that right, but if you talk even one bad thing about the Legion, you get your head cut off. I don't think that's right. Also, we ourselves were almost killed by the Legion, so I'm not joining them. Frick that, dude. Screw all of you. Alright, let's go. Hold up, it's my horse. Oh wait, no. I need to get my horse from High Hrothgar. I really do. Alright, we're here. Windhelm, baby. Alright, this will be our first time in the city. That's actually interesting too. I'm excited for that. The Warrior Stone ability lets you learn combat skills more quickly. Good to know. Very good to know. Nice. But I am ready though. I'm ready to learn. I'm ready to fight. I'm ready to kill more dragons, and I'm ready to become the best. But Let's just see where the world takes us.
Horses. All day long.
Pollute our city with your stink, and you refuse to help the Stormcloaks.
We haven't taken a side because it's not our fault.
Man, like I said, corruption. Corruption. But it's like that corruption comes from people being angry. Like, if you live in this city, I'm guessing if you don't like the Stormcloaks, you will be shunned. Or if you don't take your side with the Stormcloaks, you will be shunned. Oh god, alright. Palace of the Kings.
Algrif won't give us a straight answer.
It's no secret the Aretino
He's a
boy
true
is doing
Nord.
some ritual
He'll come
trying to
around.
call the dark.
I must speak to
Don't
you.
be so sure of that. We've
I remember
intercepted
you.
couriers from
You were at
Solomon.
Helgen with us.
The Empire
Come to
is
join the
putting a
war.
great deal of pressure
Speak with
on the
Galmar.
White
He
Run.
handles the new recruits.
Yes, sir. Oh, yes, sir.
Good.
I'm gonna join the
Speak with
Stormcloaks, but I
Galmar.
have a
He'll
message.
size you up and see where we can best use your talents.
At Helgen, they shouted the death. I just want to see all these. Why'd you kill? Did you... Alright. I have a message from the Greybeards.
It's about time they turned their gaze from the heavens back to our bleeding homeland. What do they want?
They want to negotiate a truce until the dragon menace is dealt with.
I have the greatest respect for the Greybeards, of course. And the dragon attacks are a growing plague. But the political situation is still delicate. Not all the Jarls are fully committed to supporting me as High King. I can't afford to appear weak. I can't agree to this unless Tullius himself will be there.
Politics be damned. Aldwin has returned. No, I'm gonna just tell him General Tullius has already agreed to attend.
Good. We still hold half of Skyrim despite everything the Empire could throw at us. I doubt the Empire has the stomach for much more bloodletting.
So you'll come to the Peace Council?
Yes, I'll give Tullius one more chance to quit Skyrim with his tail between his legs.
Okay, alright. We did it. We set up the
He
Peace
knows
Council.
that. They all know that.
We talked to the two biggest dogs. We talked to the two biggest rulers. Also, a guy had a really scruffy voice in there. That homie sounded like the Wolverine. But, alright. We talked to the two biggest and most high-ranking people. Now we must return back to the Greybeards. And we must tell them of our success. But what I'm really afraid of is, now that I'm taking a second to think of it while I'm looking at this load screen, what's gonna happen when they both just take a second to realize that, oh my gosh, if I do this right now, guess what? I can kill our enemy in a neutral territory, High Hrothgar. But then again, High Hrothgar is a very respected place, and it is a neutral territory, as I said. But if something like that were to happen, dude, oh god, it would be terrible. I guess we'll find out soon enough.
So, you've done it. The men of violence are gathered here, in these halls whose very stones are dedicated to peace. I should not have agreed to host this council. The Greybeards have no business involving ourselves in such matters.
Don't worry, I'll get them to agree to peace.
Peace? I doubt it. They may put their weapons down for a moment, but only to gather strength for the next bloodletting. They are not yet tired of war. Far from it. Do you know the ancient Nord word for war? Season unending. And so it has proved. But regrets are pointless. Here we are. Take your seat at the council table, and let us see what wisdom we can find among these warriors of Skyrim.
Okay. It's finally time for us to get into probably one of the most freaking intense covenants and one of the most intense conferences of all time.
Arngeir, is it? You know why we're here. Are you going to let us in or not?
All of them have arrived. I'm supposed to sit, right? Yeah. Oh, okay, they're just taking a while to get here. Freaking slow. There we go. I thought I was gonna have to wait. I'm just sit in my chair and look around. Wait, actually, can I? Okay, I'm gonna do this. I feel like this is better. Alright, we're gonna observe the situation. We're gonna see all that happens during this extremely tense conference and covenant of warriors. Man.
Now that everyone is here, please take your seats so we can begin. I hope that we have all come here in the spirit of...
You insult us by bringing her to this negotiation? You're Chief Talos Hunter?
That didn't take long.
Here, here.
I have every right to be at this negotiation. I need to ensure that nothing is agreed to here that violates the terms of the White Gold Concordat.
She's part of the Imperial delegation. You can't dictate who I bring to this council.
Please, if we have to negotiate the terms of the negotiation, we will never get anywhere. Perhaps this would be a good time to get the Dragonborn's input on this matter.
Oh, crap.
By Izmir's beard. The nerve of those Imperial bastards, eh? To think that I would sit down at the same table with that Thalmor bitch.
Oh my god.
She walks or I do.
You must have respect. What's the harm? Besides, Tullius doesn't really want her here either. What's the harm? Besides, Tullius doesn't really want her here either. You're right, the Thalmor have no business here. Alright. 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 This is gonna be tough to say, but what's the harm besides? Alright, you're right. The Thalmor have no business here.
I'm glad we agree on this.
Very well, Ulfric. Enjoy your petty victory. The Thalmor will treat with whatever government rules Skyrim. We would not think of interfering in your civil war.
Ha! Skyrim will never bow to the Thalmor. Unlike your Imperial friends here.
Okay.
You're lucky I respect the Greybeard's council, Galmar.
I swear, everybody
Like
sit down and calm
represent the
down,
Emperor
dude.
here.
Sorry, sir. It won't happen again.
Now that that's settled, may we proceed?
I have
Finally.
something to say first.
Here we go.
The only reason I agreed to attend this council was to deal with the dragon menace. There's nothing else to talk about. Unless the Empire is finally ready to renounce its unjust claim to rule over the free people of Skyrim.
I knew he wouldn't be able to
We're
resist.
here to arrange a temporary truce to allow the Dragonborn here to deal with the dragons, nothing more. I consider even talking to the Empire a generous gesture.
Are you done? Did you just come here to make speeches, or can we get down to business?
Yes.
I
let's
agree with
get
the
this over
Imperials
with.
there. I agree with
Are
them.
we ready to proceed? Jarl Ulfric, General Tullius, this council is unprecedented. We are gathered here at the Dragonborn's request. I ask that you all respect the spirit of High Hrothgar, and do your best to begin the process of achieving a lasting peace in Skyrim. Who would like to open the negotiations?
Yes, let's get down to it. We want control of Markarth. That's our price for agreeing to a truce.
So that's why you're here, Ulfric? You dare to insult the Greybeards by using this council to advance your own position?
Jarl Elisif.
General,
I'll
this is
handle
outrageous.
this.
You can't be taking this demand seriously. I thought we were here to discuss a truce.
Elisif, I said I'd handle it. Ulfric, you can't seriously expect us to give up Markarth at the negotiating table. You hope to gain in council what you've been unable to take in battle, is that it?
I'm sure Jarl Ulfric does not expect something for nothing.
Yes, that'd be entirely
What would the
out of
Empire
character.
want in return?
Wait, General, you don't intend to just hand over Markarth to that traitor?
This is how the Empire repays us for our loyalty?
Enough. First, let's be clear. This council wasn't my idea. I think it's a waste of time. You are a traitor to the Empire and deserve a traitor's death. But I at least will negotiate in good faith. Since we're all here at your request, I'd like to hear what you think Markarth is worth.
God. Oh god. Holy crap. Riften is way too... Like, Whiterun would literally be the smallest amount. Riften, dude? No, Dawnstar seems like a fair trade. Dawnstar seems like a fair trade.
In exchange for Markarth, the source of most of Skyrim's silver. Hardly. Riften seems like a better choice to me. Well fortified, easily resupplied from across Lake Honric, plus all the mead we can drink.
There are advantages to gaining Dawnstar. You're right, Riften is a fair trade for Markarth. There are advantages... No, I don't think my persuade is that. I need to really up my persuade. You're right, Riften is a fair trade for Markarth.
I'm glad you agree. I was starting to wonder whose side you were on here.
The Dragonborn has spoken, Tullius. Markarth will be ours. Now we'll see if there's anything behind your talk of good faith.
You disappoint me, Dragonborn. I accepted your invitation on trust in your good name. But it seems you intend to favor Ulfric. I can see now that this is not a negotiation at all. I know you, Ulfric. If I hand over Markarth, you'll be ready with a new demand. You'll never defeat the Empire, and you know it. But you're willing to sacrifice thousands for your own selfish ambition. Soon enough, I'll have you back under the headsman's axe, and this time there won't be any dragon to save you.
As always, the Empire's fine words are worth nothing.
Stop! Are you so blind to our danger that you can't see past your petty disagreements? Here you sit arguing about nothing, while the fate of the land hangs in the balance.
Is he with you, Delphine? If so, I advise you to tell him to watch his tongue.
He is with me. And I advise you both to listen to what he has to say before you do anything rash.
Don't you understand the danger? Don't you understand what the return of the dragons means? Alduin has returned, the World Eater. Even now he devours the souls of your fallen comrades. He grows more powerful with every soldier slain in your pointless war. Can you not put aside your hatred for even one moment in the face of this mortal danger?
I don't know about the end of the world, but this dragon situation has gotten out of hand. If this truce will help the Dragonborn here put an end to that menace, we both gain. Remember that, Ulfric. Now, back to the matter at hand. You know as well as I do that we can't hand over Markarth on these terms.
You see what talking to them gets us?
Let's hear it.
We want compensation for the massacre at Karthwasten.
You slaughtered the very people you claim to be fighting for. True sons of Skyrim would never do such things.
Damned Imperial lies. My men would never stoop to such methods, even in retaliation for
this is
your
our
butchery
homeland, Tullius. All the blood spilled in this war is on your head.
So, Dragonborn, what do you say?
Alright. Ulfric should compensate you for Karthwasten. Who's to say what happened at Karthwasten? Alright, this is gonna be tough. I do want to know some information.
I should have known better than to expect you to give us a fair hearing. Once again, the Empire takes the blame for the crimes of others. You know I can't agree to these terms.
This is bullcrap. I don't know anything about what happened, dude.
Shores, bones. Where will these demands end?
Let's hear it.
We want Kralder removed as Jarl of Winterhold, and an Imperial candidate put in his place.
What next, Tullius? Shall I just hand over all of Skyrim?
I guess I have no choice but to let the Dragonborn decide, although I'm starting to doubt your fairness. So, Dragonborn, what do you say?
Alright, just because we do need to be fair, I agree Ulfric should turn over Winterhold. I do agree with this, and I do believe that this should happen. I agree.
I knew I could count on you. Don't hand me a mug of sheep's piss and call it Colovian brandy. These terms are still not acceptable.
Damn Imperial arrogance.
Out with it, then.
Never mind. I can see that these are the best terms we'll get from this council. So be it. The Empire at least puts the greater good above our own interests.
It
It seems we may have an agreement. Jarl Ulfric, General Tullius, these are the terms currently on the table. Markarth will be handed over to Ulfric's forces, Jarl Igmund will step down, and Thongvor Silverblood will become the Jarl of Markarth. The Stormcloaks will withdraw from the rift, allowing Imperial troops unhindered access. Jarl Leila Lawgiver will step down, and Maven Blackbriar will become the Jarl of Riften. Winterhold will be turned over to the Empire, although the college itself will retain its traditional neutrality. You both agree to this?
The Sons of Skyrim will live up to their agreements, as long as the Imperials hold to theirs. What about you, Elisif? Are these terms to your liking? Speak up! I'm sure General Tullius is waiting to do your bidding.
I have nothing to say to that murderer. General, you've proven yourself a good friend to Skyrim. I continue to trust that you will do your utmost to safeguard our interests.
Thank you, Jarl Elisif. I appreciate your loyalty. These terms blatantly favor the rebels. Everyone here knows that. But the Empire will accept them until the Dragon Menace is dealt with. After that, Ulfric, there will be a reckoning. Count on it.
Come on, Galmar. We have a lot of work to do.
Giving up Markarth is a heavy price for this truce, Dragon.
Guys, we somehow did it.
I hope it was worth it.
We somehow did it.
Balgruf, I assume you are familiar with the Dragonborn's plan?
Yes, I'm ready to do my part. Just say the word, and my men will help you spring this trap.
But the difficulty remains how to lure a dragon to Dragon's Reach at all.
Well, that's an excellent question. You haven't overlooked that little detail, have you?
Ah, I believe I can be of help here. I anticipated the problem. While you were arranging this meeting, I was busy in the library of Skyhaven Temple, an unguessed trove of lost lore. But the important thing is that the Blades recorded many of the names of dragons they slew. Cross-referencing this with Delphine's map of dragon burial sites, I believe I've identified one of the dragons that Alduin has raised up.
How does that help us?
Don't you see? The names of dragons are always 3 words of power, shouts. By calling the dragon with a voice, he will hear you wherever he might be.
Why would he come when called?
He's not compelled to, but dragons are prideful by nature and loath to refuse a challenge. Your voice in particular is likely to intrigue this dragon after your victory over Alduin. I think it's very likely that he will be unable to resist investigating your call.
So what's this dragon's name?
Ah, indeed. I'm no master of the voice, like these worthy gentlemen, but it is written here in this scroll. Oda Ving, winged snow hunter, as I read it.
There's one more thing we know about Parthenos. There's one more thing we know about Parthenos.
Wait, what? Hey, so at least I know how to call him now.
There's one more thing we know about Parthenax.
You know what?
Parthenax, the dragon that the Greybeards have been protecting for all these years. He needs to die.
What?
He deserves to die. And it falls to you to kill him.
I'm not
until
gonna kill
he's dead.
him.
Well, I'm sorry, but we would dishonor our oaths as Blades if we continued to help you.
Oh my god. No, oh my gosh. I'm not killing power. No. Can I talk to him? No. Oh my god. This next episode is gonna be kind of sad. Because if I have to actually kill him, I'm gonna be actually really sad. But ladies and gentlemen, I'm your humble host, Coral James here, and I am signing out. This was a great episode, and I actually did enjoy it. We need to up our persuasion, though. Like I said, I'm going to be putting a lot of my levels from here on out into, you know, speech and all that, so I can increase my ability to persuade and have conversations with people while also trying to get my way. But ladies and gentlemen, I'm your humble host, as I said, Coldwell James here, and I am signing out. I love you guys. Until then, au revoir, and peace. Later.